Good morning, everyone. Hello, Carol. I came on because I wanted to ask you how you enjoyed last night, the um, infusion. Maybe you're not there. So we'll wait for a few moments for more people. Hi. How did you enjoy last night, the Palladian infusion? You loved it. Stronger than the other three? You feel different today. That's exciting. Both Douglas and I felt it was very high and a lot of changes were happening. So I'm glad to hear it. So now I don't have any time on here. It says there's two people. I do not see two. Well, maybe it's here. Barbara Ward. Good morning. Yes. Oh, I was just talking to Carol about the infusion. You haven't listened yet. It's very, very powerful. And Carol's saying she would say she feels much stronger today. So do it when you find time. You can tell me tomorrow about it. Okay, let me see. What time is it? It's 11 a.m. So welcome to everybody. I am TheoSophia. I am a cosmic mentor to help people develop their consciousness. I do this by many things. I am a sound healer. I do energy healing. I have a energy wisdom school. I can do whatever someone needs to feel better. And most people are quite amazed at how they feel afterwards. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I just had the news on. Well, you know, Kamala is going to be at the eclipse tonight, so they've had a lot of vote boxes caught on fire. So maybe they're taking precaution because I can't imagine they're expecting 40,000 people tonight. So let's just know that it's going to be a calm situation and whatever is needed will be taken care of. But I would agree with you, not a good thing. Yes. Like I said, we all have to vote with the wisdom in our hearts. But yeah, he's at Mar-a-Lago in his home giving they were playing church music, so I don't know what they're calling it. I don't know. It's the last week. I was trying to reach my daughter and I lost all my texts. She's in Baltimore because she was insistent she was going to go the last day to vote. And I want to let her know she needs to get out and go. I noticed President Biden didn't go to Baltimore either. He went to the beach, Rehoboth. Well, they did have news people there at the eclipse. And who knows? Like I said, it could be preventative because, let's see, Coleman Bentz, good morning. All right. And thank you for returning. And good morning, Cavell. Oh, I want to let you all see my new publisher has gotten out my book. Doesn't it look exciting? You can get it on Amazon. My old publisher's there, but it can't show a picture. It's not allowed. I haven't approved any longer for them to do that. And it's much more money for them. So this is $9.99. TheoSophia's Wisdom School. And has a lot of lists about chakras and different things. It's a nice something if you're going to do healing, even for yourself to have laying around. It talks about my trip to Thailand, talks about when I was a young girl, how right away everything opened to me. So most people who've read it tell me it's a read that's hard to put down. So you might enjoy it. And Cavell, good morning. I'll get started here in a minute. Yeah, I lost all my texts this morning. What can I say? We've had a little upset in our family. My first husband, which is my children's father, had or has dementia, but got a little crazy with it. So she took him to a hospital, and now she's a little withdrawn. It's hard to reach her to know what's happening. So we can all send our prayers to my daughter, Heather. Yes, but it was written back in 2017. Probably wouldn't have all the wisdom yet today. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. You're looking at 7 or 8 years more that I could write about now. Maybe I will. But it has a 5-star rating. The people who called me the other day told me. So, yeah. All right, well, let's get started. So, Barbara, do you have somewhere that you would like a message? You're number 1 here. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. All right. So, Barbara, I'm going to go ahead and do Coleman's, and then you can have time to write in that you would like a message if you want one. So, all I got to say is right now we have to be patient. The world's a little crazy. Once the voting is complete, we'll all kind of have a feeling of where we're at and where everything's going. Neither myself or my husband, who is a master person, who gets, and we don't have to worry. We should be fine. Got to keep truth in your heart. What you think is what you draw to you. So if we have fear, we're going to manifest fear in our lives, and there's no reason to do that. You understand the difference, and you can begin to trust the love that's in your heart. There you are, Barbara. I see it. Oh, okay. So we'll start with Barbara because she was here way long time ago. Sorry, Coleman, but I'll get you second. So, Barbara, let's see. So I might have to interact here with you a little bit, Barbara, because what I'm seeing in the mother energy is the word illness. So are you familiar with, and they're going to give me the word past, anything like that that you're aware of? And if the answer is yes, you need to just think about it and we'll pick it up. All right. So I want you to take her gloved hand and we're going to send a powerful healing energy in through the right hand. That's going to go up over the shoulder and begin to touch every chakra. Yeah. Bringing another level of health and well-being. Know that this is just another ending to what you already have worked on. And with the infusions, a greater attention is going to be paid to it. And most importantly, again, I don't want you to worry about it. You have to be aware that you are a partner with God, and God always comes and brings awareness and healing to every soul. The goal is that we are all in perfection. So for you, it's to look at where a stumble somewhere could be from another lifetime, and this is now starting to percolate. It's a thought process is telling me that this is from. So after your infusion today, you'll have a greater sense of awareness and see what comes to you of where that might be coming from. And I'm going to put you on my list with Mother here, and we're going to send energy to it every day to help you not get to where the word SICK would match this. This is simply a thought process. And for you, it's to look at it. You can place yourself in a large pool of water, add a huge Alka-Seltzer-like experience to bubble it up and cleanse it out from deep where it's hidden in, and allow it to transform. And we'll ask the phagocytes of your body to begin to eliminate all issues causing it, and we'll see how that feels better. So, do you have any one question, Barbara? I don't usually ask you, but we went to an unusual place. Good morning, Nadia and Camilla and Marby and Christina. So, Barbara, are you going to give me a question or are you good? All right. If you write a question later, I'll address it. All right. So let me go back up to where Coleman is. All right. So as Mother reaches out her hand with a glove, I want you to put your left hand in her hand, and we're going to go up the spiral staircase together. And she's going to take you to a fountain, and it's a deep violet water. And you can stand in the small pool, and yet it will flush through your entire consciousness. So I would like you to do that for a few minutes here. Vande Kishu. And our intention with that violet water is number one, protection, but also number two, for cleansing. And we can add the violet energy that's coming down and over you to become violet bubbles and just cleanse the aura. Because a lot of what needs to not be there is things that you attract to yourself through your thoughts and through the energy you have around you. So we're going to take a moment in this fountain with the violet flame as bubbles to just clear away a lot of this. And perhaps you'll feel like brand new. Because this is old energy, old stuff. And you need to release it so your awareness can begin to see the truth of who you are and give up so many judgments and negative thoughts. And Michael's going to come in and cut those things away also, the cords around you. Good. Now, as you can step out of the fountain, I'm going to take you down to a Palladian image, and it is about self-love. It is a beautiful heart with the center is a white dove. And as you walk through that, it is going to set an intention of the love within yourself to begin to be free and to fly. So stand there for a moment in this image of a beautiful red heart and the white dove. And she is moving her wings so that the love for yourself can merge through all of you. Now, this is a beginning, a place for you to look at things that may perhaps don't look the same as they did before, because you'll be seeing out of a clear energy field versus an old that was thick with the darkness. So you can let me know how different you feel. There you go. So let yourself be free with self-love. Thank you for coming. Always welcome to come back and bring a friend. All right. So Cavell, good morning. Yes. No. And I'm going to remind you to be working every day and clearing your energy field. It is difficult to contemplate and have a precision in that what you perceive or feel when they're not cleaned and kept fresh. So I stand next to you, Cavell, and I see looking over the prairie. And from within you, I feel there's much land to travel, many places to go. However you want to interpret that, but you want to choose to not go in the heaviness. You want to really come into where there's a light experience of you, and you will go with a loving heart on your journey, and you will be guided from this light from within you, this grand light of connection to Mother, Father, God. It will be there for you always. So up on the Palomino you go for this journey. For me, I'm not so sure, but perhaps you know how that looks, if it's maybe your journey on your own development of consciousness, perhaps. While it's a long way, when you begin to learn and grow, you must keep learning and growing, keep illuminating and letting go. Very good. And there's a bright sun shining upon you from the heavens. Many blessings. All right. I did, Barbara. When you go on Amazon, because we looked, there is talk about the book title, but there's no image. Next to it or down from it, you'll see this image at $9.99. So I will look at it when I'm done, and if that's not true, I'll call you. But the one, it's like $17.99, the old publisher. And I will get back to you. Okay? So Barbara Ward, you say yes. Yes, I remember now. All right. Nadia Z. That's a lovely dog. All right. I want to go to your mind, and it is very busy. So, first thing I thought is for you to meditate, to quiet the mind, to sit within your heart, because the busyness speaks from the personality. So, as everyone who's on their journey knows, we don't want to be in the personality, which becomes the ego. We want to be in our consciousness, the truth, our love, the alignment with Mother, Father. So, for you, we're going to bring also the violet fire and run it around the head, the shoulders, and keep moving through your consciousness to quiet things. Cut away the cords. You're going to have yourself remove itself from only having the personality and it being so loud that you can't hear the truth. It's a beginning. So, yes, I give you too many more things and you will become confused and perhaps not do anything. First and foremost, is to understand personality, and it's a voice that is not in the alignment with God. And you want to become in that heart space where mother and father sit with you, and you can have a new perception that's not busied and that there's calmness. So many blessings to you. Thank you for coming. So, Camilla, I don't want to say your name wrong. Yes, great to have you here with us. Let me see what message I have for you. As Mother reaches her hand out to you to hold your energy in her hand, she feels that the mind has a great intelligence and wants to move it and have you understand to move it into the wisdom of your heart. Mind is education, intellect, knowing God, and understanding of the heart is where you have wisdom, where you attain an understanding. So, as I hold your hand and we begin to breathe together, I want you to breathe and become aware of how your breath is up here and have it come down within the heart. And there will be a beautiful emerald green energy that's surrounding you. Full of kindness and gentleness. And if these things aren't always there in your life, know they are from the busyness of the mind. For when you add heart energy into intelligence, it is a grand experience of life you would hold. You will find your steps will walk in perhaps even a different direction than where you are, but always one of happiness. Happiness exists for you. It isn't something you have to make happen. The difference of that perception is the mind, difference the heart. There is great things awaiting you as you make this shift into the depth of loving from your heart. Many blessings. All right. Christina, good morning. We have missed you. Glad you're back. Yes. As soon as I begin to connect with you, my mother reaches out her hand. It's about work, a job. And I'm wanting to say to you, perhaps that work and job is not what you think it's meant to be. For I know there is many parts of this that you've worked with. But perhaps today it's to begin to ask the question, what is my work meant to be? And perhaps it's simpler with a greater fulfillment as to where you will find your happiness. All right? I can see your feet laughing and happy and smiling and walking more with an assurance than an I don't know. So perhaps the simplicity of the words are going to help you discover something very magical. Many blessings to you, Christina. All right. All right. Barbie, I must ask, for I speak to you often, and not often do you have it in capitals. May I have a message, please? Thank you. That isn't usually how you put that. I just want to know if there's a reason. I'll be right back. That's right. Know that when mother works, it's maybe seeing something that you haven't seen. And it could still be a residue from something. And maybe this is to give you a hello and to be aware. All right. So, Marty, let me see if you wrote to me. MKZ. It was interesting. I knew you would be shortly after Christina, and I didn't see you right away. Interesting for me. I usually see you sitting looking out your window at the beautiful water there. But today I look and you're not in your seat. So I'm wondering, and I have the word displaced come to me. Have you placed yourself somewhere where it isn't supportive for you? Until you have a connection back into your heart and are allowing your heart to guide you, I do not want you wandering. I do not want you being that where you don't know what it's for. Because always you have been in that same position when I come to you. And today I feel concerned because you are not there, and I'm not sure why you would move from that understanding. So I now get the words that someone's talking to you. So if there's somewhere you are, even if it's just on a daily basis, that's talked you into that, I want you to contemplate and take it into your heart. It may not be the best place for you to do what you're doing. Yes. The mother places her hand on your heart to help you feel the energy there so you'll know where you're meant to be in looking. For it is truly how every soul wants to live is with the guiding wisdom from the heart guiding you. And I'm going to hold this till I see your feet back upon the ground. You know, that root chakra is rooting for you to be able to walk upon the earth plane. And then as you go down into that chakra, you move down into the center of the earth. This is not happening for you. So let's open that root, which is scarlet red, and let yourself move down into the earth. Deep, deep, deep. Keep going. And this is a practice you can have every day. Everyone listening. For if you are not deep within the earth in Mother's arms, you can't exist as your truth and your love. And why wouldn't you desire that? Now you're starting to move down. Good. And it's also safety here. That root chakra is what provides safety and well-being and vitality. Breathe down into that root. Excellent. Very good. All right. Many blessings to you. Okay, well, I think I've already done yours. Thank you. Always appreciated. Many blessings to you, Coleman. Elena, haven't seen you in a while. Thank you for that, Cavell. All right, so Elena. So as I reach out my hand as mother for you to hold, I see small children. That your heaviness in your heart is something to do with children. And I wish to say to you, much as it's been the essence for today, is there's a heaviness within your own heart. Yes, it's true, it could be about the children, but first and always, you must have your own experience of your light energy field in a balance and in harmony. For other people around you, not even only children, will mirror back to you what they feel from you. And what these children need from you is the happiness, the kindness, the gentleness that I usually sense from your field. So, let's bring in that violet flame and cut away these cords, these heavy things. And I'm not going to repeat them because there's no need. You know already what they are. And let there be a bursting happiness and perhaps even a laughter that will be very healing for you to be sharing with these small children. Overwhelmed, let it be gone. You forget God is with you. And in God there is no overwhelm. In God there is love and honor and cherish. So you have simply forgotten how to be there for you at that mission. Excellent. And if the children are those that are sad, you need to not go there with them. You need to let them feel your happiness and your harmony. Blessings. All right. Thank you. So, Coleman. Certainly. Maybe let's take a minute and bring light and happiness and healing to everyone's animals. My daughter has 5 kittens, so I understand. I do see some things that are torn, and some of the energy nadis, we can reconnect them. Oh, gosh. And I will place my hand on her head and support her in the removing of the memory. And I will. Precious is the vibration of the word we need to send to all the animals along with yours, Coleman, and that will bring an upliftment in them to have hope. For God always sees all his, whether it's human or animal world, to be precious for him. So be it. Many blessings. And Nadia says thank you. Everything's okay. Was no reason to have it be loud. All right, good. Yes. Very good, Barbara. You're very welcome. Ah, Dr. TM, haven't seen you in a while. Let me see. So I take it you do not want from Mother. How could anything be more powerful? Your oversoul has a message for you, giving you some. I'm trying to think of other words than what he's using. Some walking papers, not about leaving, but what to do next. And you need to be kinder and gentler to yourself. And I'm not so sure how you receive that, because perhaps you think you are, but there's a sense of a wisp of love that you're missing. Gentler. So, yes, the oversoul is not quite ready to sit down comfortably within you, for that part comes and it needs to be gentle. That's the word. Gentler, kinder, have a greater sweetness. So I don't know if you've searched for those things within you or have worked on the elimination of them. Um, like you speak of Babaji, he's a very gentle soul and doesn't have negative perceptions. So maybe that will be a hint to give you that impression I got right away from your oversoul. For me, source is mother and father. So there you go. You let me know if you have any other questions with that. Tyler Blue. Are you telling me you want a message? Tyler Blue, are you still there? Hello? Oh, yes, please. I can only share with you what I'm being shown. And what I see is you're overlooking a window into I'm going to use the word, to a more on the path part of you. And part of that is your curiosity to not understand why you're not perfect the way you are. Interesting, at least when it comes here for me. Yes, when I hear the words, it's a lot of work. It is a lot of work. We are not always born in that perfection as we've come through karma of many lifetimes. So, yes, there is karma still to be looked at, to be embraced and loved, and a grand experience of who you are, yet that has not been touched. So, I do not know if those are confirmations for you or confirmation of that what you knew was before you, but I don't think yet you've made the choice to yet totally be on the path because you don't know what it entails or where it's going. So that's what's coming to me for confirmation for you. Okay? Let's see, are we done? I'll wait a few minutes if someone here has yes, much love to you too, TM. Dr. TM. Yeah. Okay. What time is it? Well, time certainly flies, doesn't it, when we get into work? It was very different today, but thank you. Was your confirmation, Tyler, what you were looking for? I think even many times the most evolved or that think they're evolved don't always hear what they want to hear. So the healing path is very fascinating, always taking you to another space, to another realization, and to another depth of inside you of love. And I can tell you a number of times people said, yes, I love myself so much. And as we begin to work, they understand there hasn't been true love at all. So interesting things came today, but understand we're all in the process of growing and learning. And thank you to you, Marby, for coming and being here. All right. No other questions? Thank you for all your prayers and wishes for my family. And I will keep my prayers on all the little animals and some of you that I know Mother is working with. All right. Oh, here's a new comment. Gracious love, thank you so much. That is, I guess, someone with that name sending us all love. Thank you very much. To be gracious with love is always a beautiful thing. Oh, yes, from your hand, I remember now. But I don't think that's what Mother was speaking about, not that injury. But I'm glad it's feeling better. So many blessings to all of you. Tomorrow I will probably, well, I know I'm going to channel. I don't know who yet. So we'll miss you, Barbara. And you know how you can text me how you enjoyed your palladium infusion. It was quite powerful. All right. So I wish the best for all of you. And always remember to embrace your heart and bring your energy down into the earth. Up here isn't where you want to be. I know it's a mistaken thought that people want to be up. Well, you got to be down into the earth to be able to expand in a higher consciousness. And that's the truth. All right. Everybody stay safe. Love to everybody. Thank you for coming. Bye-bye.